Hi guys, well in this video I want to talk about something that most people don't consider, and that is what the hell you're going to do in retirement. I guess first of all we must define what retirement is, and that will mean different things to different people, but I think most people would agree that retirement to a lot of people is simply having enough money to stop work and kind of just get by. And given the fact that most people aren't great fans of their jobs, I can see how that's an attractive proposition. Although to a great many people they won't even be able to achieve that because of their spending habits on the route to wealth, or the route to retirement. And I don't want to get into that right now because I've covered enough in videos, but what I do want to talk about here is how you plan what to do with all the time you have available to you. Now I think about this a lot, and I'm able to do so because I have a degree of control over how much money I'm going to have when I retire in 7 years' time. And if you've been watching these videos for a while, you know that I've kind of upped my game recently. My original plan 3 years ago was that in 10 years I will save up to £300,000, which will allow me to buy a £100,000 yacht and moor in Gibraltar Harbour and sail the Mediterranean as a pirate. But I've upped my game, and now I think, I'm pretty sure, is that I'll make £1 million in that same time, and I've increased the budget to the yacht to £200,000, and I want to buy a 40-foot catamaran. Oh, idyllic you might say, Perry. Well, is sitting on a catamaran that much different from looking out my Tyneside house window over there? Well, the simple answer is, yeah, bloody well is, yeah. But what I mean is, I've still got the same time. I have 24 hours in a day, 12 of which used to be taken up by my job, and that job isn't there anymore. So what am I going to do with those extra 12 hours? And it's important we think about this, because I see so many people retire and then doing nothing. My own dad, God bless him, who died last year during the COVID, he said the worst thing he ever did was retire because he never had a plan. He retired, I think it was 63 when he retired, and up to his death at 87, he sat and watched telly for 25 years or so. And it wasn't even the programs he watched, it was the programs my mother watched. And I don't want to be like that. So I'm going to plan meticulously what I do with that time, and I think you should too. And during this video, I'm going to give you some ideas. But before I start, a cautionary tale, and it's not my tale, it's a tale that was told by Phil Collins, the lead singer and drummer from the band Genesis. He retired a while ago and didn't have a plan for retirement. He'd made enough money, knew he didn't have to work, so he retired to his villa, sit around the sunshine until about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and he said he'd go to the pub and have a drink with the lads, and then got to the stage where 12 o'clock would come sometimes, and he'd say, well, I'm retired now, I don't have rules, I can go anytime I like, so I'll go to the pub at 12 o'clock, have a dinner time session. And then he said he got to the stage where he was waking up in the morning thinking, I don't have rules, I'm my own man, I've got loads of money, I'll have a drink now when I get up. And that's how he said he became an alcoholic. And so it's a question of how you fill that time that used to be filled with work. And you're trying to find something meaningful to do between the time of waking up and a respectable time to start drinking. Now I hope I'm not coming across as jokey and being flippant, because I'm being entirely serious. You could be alive for 25 years after you decide to retire, if you retire at age 67. And that's 25 years at 24 hours a day. It's a long time to fill, and you have to think seriously about how you're going to do that. Now, you might not choose to give up work altogether. You might find something you enjoy doing for 2 or 3 days a week. That's entirely up to you. But other things you've got to consider are your health. You have to stay fit, so you have to somewhere fit into your program doing some exercise. You also have to be careful about what you eat, so you have to eat healthily, maybe change your diet and make that part of your retirement plan. So I said I had a plan, and let me share that plan with you. So I plan to wake up or get up between 6 and 7, which is about the time I wake up when I have a day off. I'm going to make myself a cup of coffee and move to the stern of the boat and sit in the cockpit and drink my coffee looking out at the harbour. Then I'm going to unsling the kayak and take that for a paddle around the still, quiet harbour. It should be nice and quiet that time in the morning, have some time to myself. Come back and make myself a light breakfast. I'm not a big breakfast eater, but I'll make myself a nice fruit salad, fresh fruit salad, not the tin shit. Then I'm going to do some work, whatever work looks like then, I don't know, but maybe some admin, emails, make some phone calls. My wife gets up a little later, and I'll spend some 2 or 3 hours with her doing what she wants to do. We'll factor in some light exercise in the afternoon, maybe just go for a walk in the lovely sunshine, and about 4 o'clock call into a couple of pubs, have a drink, and then on the way back to the yacht we'll pass by a stop, buy some fresh food. It's one of the good things about a yacht, there's not a lot of places to store stuff, so you buy your food fresh every day. Maybe make some Mediterranean vegetables and roast them, or buy some shellfish with some garlic and olive oil. And then we'll chill the rest of the night, maybe read a book underneath the bimini as the sun goes down. And that's my plan. I like plans. I've got plans for everything. Plans are the way you get what you want. So it isn't enough just to plan to retire. You have to plan for what you're going to do with that time when you retire. And frankly, playing with the grandkids and doing the gardening doesn't float my boat. Oh, float my boat. See what I did there? Everyone's a gem. So please, guys, have a think what you're going to do with that time retirement. Let me know down below in the comments section. In the meantime, don't be stupid, don't be normal, and don't forget to smash that like button.